Hello, and thank you for coming to visit me on my channel, Miami Star Tarot. This is the third out of 4 segments that I am doing for love readings for June 2020. I am going to do water signs right now. So if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, please check out your forecast for the month of June. I also mentioned on my when I did the fire signs, that if you know your rising sign, you may also check out the readings for your rising sign. I tend to stick mostly to my sun sign, but lately, the last couple of years, I've been paying a lot more attention to my rising sign because they can offer a little more insight sometimes if you're not totally resonating with your sun sign. All right, so I am going to be using the Rider-Waite Tarot, the original, and I am also going to be doing the Romance Angel Oracles to help with a little bit more of a theme or a vibe for your reading. So I'm going to start by pulling one Romance Angel Oracle for each of the signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and see what comes up. Now, it is a little bit windy, so for my fire reading, you can see the cards starting to flutter around. So I'm hoping that it just calms down just a little bit, just to help me get through the reading. Okay, so here we go. Cancers, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Separation came out for Scorpio. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. That doesn't have to literally be a separation. It could just be of a time out that you're taking from each other. And true love for my Pisces. This is the romance of a lifetime. So let's see what that's about. I will be pulling my tarot for each of the signs. So the first one is going to be Cancer. So I will separate these two, put them out, wait their turn. I don't know what I just said. Set them aside so they can wait their turn. And we are going to be working on Cancer's past life relationship. What is going on with Cancer? I love the idea of past lives. I sort of believe in past life, sort of not. Although I've had some weird dreams where it can only come from an experience. And I feel like I may have had experiences outside of this lifetime. So I don't know. I'm very fascinated by past life relationships. It's something I would really like to get to know a little bit more about. Let me do 2 more shuffles for Cancer. I lost count. I'm going to do 1 more. All right, Cancer. Let's see what past life relationship is going on. So this is the forecast for June of 2020. Will a past life relationship be affecting you? All right, you got the 3 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. Someone's very happy. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So it looks to me like you have had, and again, this is not for every Cancer out there, but you have had some really good experiences with relationships. And it looks like you are either in a very satisfying relationship right now, or you have your eye on somebody that you want to have a very happy relationship with. All right, someone started mowing their lawn, so I hope you can still hear me. Anywho, the Wheel of Fortune is, if it's a good thing, because, the wheel can spin and it can land on something you don't want, but it looks to me like the Wheel of Fortune right now is in a good place. So wherever it is you are in your relationship, it looks like you can be in a pretty good place. Past relationship, it looks like whatever is going on right now is a karmic connection to the past. So there must be something you did right in your past life that is entering into this new one, or will. I'm going to pull a clarifying card to see if this is past or present. Hopefully it'll answer it, but I'm curious to see if we're looking at a past life relationship versus a present time relationship. All right, you know what? I see nothing but great feelings in a relationship. If you are not in a good place right now in your relationship, it looks like there could be something coming your way that is going to present itself as a good relationship. But mostly I'm feeling just those people that are in a very good relationship. If you are having doubts about your relationship, I would go in a little bit further and check out the things that you could fix in the relationship, because it looks like this person that you're in a relationship with has been there for you in the past, and I'm thinking they were a past relationship with you and have the potential to make you very happy. Cancer, you are not a person who takes relationships very lightly. And the feeling that I'm getting from all of this is that this person, you've known them before, you have been in a relationship in a past life. And if the relationship right now is not the best relationship you've had, then you may be having an opportunity for a new relationship. Or if your relationship is not that great, I feel that you need to look within yourself and maybe within the relationship and find how you can make it into the relationship that you want, because it looks like this person is there for a reason, and I'm getting good vibes from the person that you, even if you're like, yeah, unless they're toxic, then if they're toxic, toss them out and look for a new one. You've got love coming your way no matter what. But if it's a person that you truly love and it's something you can live with, you may want to work it out. Because if you're not already married to this person, you will be. You were in the past life. So if you are currently in a relationship, that's wonderful, great. This is confirming that. If you are in a relationship and there are some things that you're not really liking too much, spend the time to investigate and see what is going on, because I feel that this person is probably there for a reason. You've been with them before in a past life, and they are a good match for you. If you're not in a relationship that is something you want to pursue, if they're abusive or they're very toxic, get rid of them. But you do have someone coming to you that is going to give you everything you want. Love is there for you, and it's going to, and you know what? The way it looks is like in June, you're going to figure that out no matter what direction you go. All right. So Cancer, I hope this resonates with you. I'm going to put these back in the deck. Just going to randomly stick them in there. And then I am going to do my reading for my next group for Scorpio. So past life relationship goes back in the pile. Scorpio, separation. What is going to happen in June? In your love life, what is going to happen? It's going to require a separation. Could simply be a trip, a business trip. You're going on a business trip, your partner's going on a business trip, or, I don't know, could be a breakup for a few days while you're thinking things through. All right. Scorpios, you know, I think, love a good challenge, so this may not be a bad thing for Scorpio. One more. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on. The Star, the Two of Cups, and we've got the Single person. All right, so it looks to me like, Scorpio, you are with somebody that is possibly not making you feel like your greatest self. You definitely have some positive cards here. I can see how, based on just Scorpios that I've known to in the past, like, you need to feel confident and you need to feel really good in the relationship. And, you know, sometimes you just want to be the star in the relationship, but sometimes you can be a little secretive, Scorpio. And maybe the person that you're with is, I'm thinking, more or less invading your space a little bit, and you are not really liking that. You know, I've been in a relationship with the Scorpio before, and I can't apply this to everybody, but I happen to know that, you know, Scorpios can sometimes give the energy of, oh, I really love you, I really like you, let's do stuff together, and be sometimes a little obsessive too. And when the other person does it back to them, they don't like that. And, you know, Scorpio, this could be reversed, the roles could be reversed. Maybe the other person is not liking you being that way with them, but, you know, there's some kind of, I think, like, not aggressive, what's the word I'm looking for? It's more of giving the impression that you're into the relationship a little bit more than you are, because Scorpios do tend to be very passionate, very sensual people, but at the same time, it's the part of being in charge, and maybe this person is not making you feel your best because maybe you're finding a little bit of a hard time being in control of the situation. I'm going to pull a clarifying card. So it is the Queen of Wands. It is somebody that is very fiery, very energetic, very passionate too. So it's kind of more or less confirming what I was thinking earlier, that even though you are being very passionate and putting out there your energy that, oh, I love you, or I really like you, let's do these things together. Maybe you're having, you know, some really good, like, you know, intimate time and stuff like that, but you like to be in control of the situation. And I'm thinking that maybe this person comes on a little stronger than you're used to, and it's maybe throwing the balance off a little bit, or the way you like things to be. This card is the Single person card. It's a very nice card, though. I mean, it's a very happy single card. It doesn't always mean single, but it means that you have everything you need for yourself to make you happy. It means that you're not in a place where you're needing other people. So, you know, a little bit of time apart is maybe where you're going to be heading with this other person, until you figure out, hey, is this person someone that I can really work with or not? I think it's kind of hard when you find your match, and it sounds to me like this person that you're dealing with is kind of your match. They may be a Scorpio themselves. They're definitely a fiery sign, so maybe they're, you know, a Leo, could be an Aries as well. So anyways, you are probably going to be needing a little bit of a break from this person, and it's not a bad thing, but I'm feeling like this person is very intense, and that you are, you know, not that you're not wanting the relationship, but maybe you need to rethink a little bit, and maybe they're a little suffocating. I know relationships can sometimes be very intense, the way I am, at least the way I think of relationships, sometimes they can be, a little bit too much, and maybe you need to take a step back and think, okay, is this the intense relationship that I'm looking for right now? And it's definitely a fiery person coming here. And sometimes fire and water. Which amazes me sometimes that Scorpio is a water sign, because to me, like most Scorpios I know are very fiery. So I'm seeing this as like fire and fire kind of going at it. So it's not a bad thing. It doesn't say you're breaking up. It's just a little separation. I'm thinking it's a relationship separation, not you're going on a trip, they're going on a trip. I'm feeling, Scorpio, that you have kind of found your match, and you're used to being in control of situations, and this person is kind of up in your face a little bit, and not in a bad way, but you're definitely thinking, whoa, this is an intense person. I need a little bit of space, and that's not always a bad thing. So anyways, Scorpio, hope that resonates. And I don't know, it doesn't sound like this person's going to be a bad person for you, but you're going to need that separation time to figure out, if it's someone that you want to pursue a relationship with. All right. Oh my God, I really need a glass of water, but I don't want to get up to get one. I'm outside in my backyard because it's such a beautiful day. All right. Pisces. My father's a Pisces. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Let's see what is coming for Pisces. I know that Pisces tend to be, I don't know, like they have great imaginations, and they're, from the Pisces I know, with the exception of my father, I have to say that, tend to be, they can be very patient in love, very spiritual people. So, I know a couple Pisces aside from my dad, and they tend to look at the good in people and the good in the relationship. Very easygoing people. So, true love is coming. Romance of a lifetime. So, I don't know if you're married. I hope you are with your true love. It can also mean too, if you're already in a relationship, that your relationship's just going to take a step further and, enter a place where it's stronger than ever. Sorry guys, I am going to get up to get a glass of water. Sorry for that interruption. I'm not sure I was going to be able to get through this reading if I didn't get some water. All right. So let's see, Pisces. True love. Or will your relationship enter a whole new level of commitment and love? Here we go, Pisces. You've got the Seven of Swords. The Page of Swords. A lot of mental stimulation. And the King of Pentacles. You are looking at a long-term commitment. If you're not already in one, you're going to get into one with somebody that is coming your way and that can mentally stimulate you the way Pisces needs in order to be happy in a relationship. The Seven of Swords shows a man, looks like he's stealing swords, and then two have fallen out and leaving little trace or a little trail of deception. I'm thinking that you may be leaving a relationship and entering into a new one with somebody that can offer you something that the other person that you're with can't, or you were with couldn't. To me, the Seven of Swords is not always a terrible card, even though it looks like it is, because it deals with a lot of deceptive images and ideas. But sometimes uncovering deception, because by leaving the two behind, you're leaving a trail, you discover something about somebody that makes you say, you know what? It's time for me to move on. And I think, Pisces, that you will be moving on, and you are going to meet somebody that is going to come and offer you the kind of love that you are looking for, with not a lot of BS. And I think that you are probably in a place right now where you're kind of done with that. You're kind of done with being deceived. Maybe people keeping secrets from you. Maybe people saying they are a certain way, and then you get to know them and they're total opposites of what they say they are, because they're trying to get on your good side. But it looks to me like if you haven't met them already, you are probably going to meet them sometime in June. You may not know right away that they are going to be the person, your person, your true love, but you are definitely going to get to know them somehow in the month of June. Now, this person is very cerebral. I think that's the word. They are thinkers. They kind of cut through the crap. They're not a person that paints beautiful pictures for you, even though, Pisces tends to like a lot of the arts, and, they're very imaginative. And sometimes Pisces, I know, can be kind of living a little bit of a fantasy sometimes that they create for themselves. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because I do that for myself all the time. I think I mentioned that in another reading. But this person is more of a direct person, and they say what they feel, and they feel what they say. They are very not a BS type of person. They are just going to be very straight up with you, and for some reason I think you're going to like that. Now, King of Pentacles is the epitome of long-term, patient, lots of wealth, and I don't mean wealth just money-wise, but wealth of knowledge, wealth of just worldly things. Somebody that's going to give you comfort, going to give you security, that kind of relationship that I think most people want, whether you're male or female. Just someone that's constant, someone that's true and real. Very earthy, down-to-earth attitude. And if this person does tend to have material wealth, like money, they're not arrogant about it. I honestly can't tell if they're going to be wealthy, but it's a person that is a very wealthy person in all aspects of what you would want a person to be. I am going to pull a clarifying card to see if I can get a little bit more information. And it looks like you got the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, what am I saying? The Five of Wands, excuse me. So it looks like you have the Five of Wands. I, for some reason, love the Five of Wands. It could look like a very combative type of energy situation. And, the Wands are fiery energies. But it's also, I think, a kind of a playful card. Like, it could indicate just kind of friendly competition. It could indicate bad things too, like maybe somebody behind your back trying to take something that's yours. But to me, this energy just tells me that you may have a little bit of competition in getting your true love. Not that they're not going to give you the attention and the love that you deserve, but I have a feeling, because this person, whether it's male or female, again, the genders, it's mostly energy, not genders, but this person is a very sought after person. Like, there are a lot of people have their eye on this person. If it's a male, then he has a lot of admirers. If it's a female, she has a lot of admirers as well. So you're going to meet them. You're going to know where you stand. But just know that there may be a little bit of competition going on to get this person's commitment and marriage. And you know what? It's not always a bad thing, because it makes the person in the end realize that they chose you for a reason. They had options, but they chose you. And there's a lot of strength in that. So, don't be afraid of any friendly competition, possibly not so friendly competition, but it looks like you in the end are probably going to come out winning. In fact, I'm pretty sure, because it's your true love. So don't give up. If things seem like they get a little bit of tough, things get in the way, and it could be love competition. Maybe if, let's say you're a female, maybe this man has a lot of dating opportunities. Maybe he dates more than one person, but in the end he will settle with you. And female wise, same thing. It's not, competition's not always a bad thing. It makes you stand out in the end. And sometimes, when it's too easy, you lose track or you lose sight of the worth sometimes of things. When you fight for it or you have to compete for it and work for it, it's much, much sweeter in the end. So I think that you're in for a very special relationship, one that with a person that is no BS and has a lot to offer. So Pisces, I think that your ship has come in. I hope that my reading has resonated with you. If it has, please like and subscribe to my channel. I mentioned before, I am new at YouTube and I am new at doing these readings on camera. I have almost 30 years experience, so I'm not new at tarot reading. But it's, I decided that I wanted to get out there and share my knowledge with all of you. So if my readings again are resonating, or if you just enjoy listening to my readings, please like and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate that. And again, I said it earlier, if you are a rising sign, please check out my other videos, because I am doing all of the 12 zodiac signs, but I'm doing them by elements. So I just finished water. I've done the air sign and I've done the fire sign already. I've got water done. I will be posting my earth signs in a little bit as well. So if you do have a rising sign and the reading has not totally resonated with you, check out your rising sign. It just might. All right. And thank you for joining. Bye-bye.